Welcome back to Andersons SmokeShow. I don't think I've ever been this excited to share a smoke with you before, as this is the greatest cheeseburger that I've ever had in my life. Stick around and see how we did it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started getting the burgers made. We've got 3 pounds of ground chuck. That's a 80%, 80-20 split. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this into this bowl. All right, and so for this recipe, which you'll see in the description below, we're gonna go ahead and use, we've tripled it, so we're gonna go ahead and use 3 eggs. We're gonna use 3/4 cups of Panko breadcrumbs. This is the Italian seasoning here. And then the spices, we've got them all mixed up. It's black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. And we're gonna go ahead and get everything added there. We're just gonna start churning this with our hands. Looks like we've got this well mixed up. We're gonna go ahead and get this made into patties. All right, since we have a little more than 3 pounds of meat, we're gonna make about 7 or 8 patties out of it, just a little bit under half-pound patties. So I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling these into balls and just see kind of what we come up with. Trying to make these as even as possible to make it easier to cook it. So we know they're all done around the same time. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap half of these in bacon, just 1 piece each. Pre-stretched it just a little bit. These are ready for the smoker. All right, so for this smoke with these burgers, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Hickory blend. Go ahead and load some of these up here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this in the auto start sequence. So we've already got the dial set to the smoke position. We're gonna go ahead and get this turned on. This is gonna start dropping pellets and get the fire started here. Give it about 10 minutes, and we're gonna leave this door open while we do so. All right, so for these burgers, we're gonna smoke at 225 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that set here. And we're gonna go ahead and let this preheat, and then we'll get the burgers in. All right, we've reached 225 degrees in the smoker. I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of grilling PAM on the rack just to prevent any sticking here. And we're gonna go ahead and get these burgers put on. So with burgers this thick, we're looking at probably an hour, upwards of 90 minutes cook time at 225 degrees. We want to get these up to about 150 degrees Fahrenheit before we pull them out, because we should gain another 5 to 7 degrees after we pull them out. We're going to go ahead and let them smoke, and we'll check in soon. All right, so the burgers have been in for about a half hour. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so we're hit about 142, 143 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some Colby cheese on all of the burgers with bacon on them. Let this close this up. We're gonna let them finish up at about 148 degrees. We're gonna crank this up to 400 and let it sear for the last few minutes. And we'll check back then. All right, we hit 145 degrees on the burgers here. We're gonna go ahead and crank this up to 400 so we can sear them. Burgers are out. Just got these out. We want to cover them loosely here for 5 minutes and let them set. The temperature will continue to rise. Should get about an extra 5 degrees out of it. All right, so I'm preparing my burger here. We threw the brioche buns in the smoker for just a few to give them a warm them up, light toast. I'm gonna throw some of my favorite condiments on. We got some Hellmann's, got some ketchup. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this beautiful burger on the perfect fit. And then I've got these Famous Dave's Devil's Spit. Throw a couple on top. These are nice. Got a nice little bite to them. Oh man, I can't wait. It's like Christmas morning, baby. Christmas morning. Look. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. Oh, that is life-changing. That is one of the best burgers that I've ever had in my entire life. I'm speechless. These were so good that I had to get the cameraman's approval. This guy's a hamburger expert. Say something.
Delicious.
Thanks again for tuning in to Andersons SmokeShow. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up with the latest content.